Hey guys, Scrap is back and we're gonna make another video of doing some dumpster diving. We'll start it out with a nice squished up pop can. Nice little piece of cast aluminum. And the DirecTV dumpster. Power cords. Power cord mixed with some coax. So number one. So that's the kind of steel I'll take. So steel dropped to $85 a ton, which makes it pretty hard to make money on doing that the way I scrap. Oof. There's a nice handful. Look at that. Yeah, boy. So kind of take the stuff that I can fit in my tubs. Gonna dig that out of there. Power cord, HDMI. I kind of keep a few of these things. They tend to be the nicer ones that come with this stuff. They're not the cheapy ones. Let me hop over there with you. Piece of dirty aluminum or brass, depending on what it is. Oop. Hooked a piece of steel. Another HDMI. So that's the plastic ones that they won't take. Did you find a winning lottery ticket? Be alright, wouldn't it? I haven't found this much in here in a long time. Hasn't been this good in a while. Another one. That's coax, unfortunately. Power cord. Well, I'm going to keep going through this. You guys get the idea what's going on here. So I'm going to shut this thing off. We're going to dig through this thing a little bit more. And we'll hit the next one. Okay, we got something in here. What we got here? Kind of Cat 5 wire. More Cat 5 kind of wire. That's about it. All right, let's go with the next one. Well, we're back on day 2 of this. the rest of the route that I normally run in that area turned out to be terrible and didn't make for a very good video. So we're gonna come and do this route and kind of combine them together and get some more wire, which is nice. A little chunk of steel. Let's get the tub over here. So I got asked on another video why I'm not taking like those kind of DirecTV dishes over there. Steel at in my area just dropped down to 85 cents or $85 a ton, and it's even worse than it was before as far as steel prices go, and with the size of my vehicle and so on and so forth, it's just not it's not something I can do and make any money. So there's some aluminum breakage stuff there, these guys, and there is good circuit boards in there. If you ever decide to take those things apart, they're a little bit of a hassle to take apart, but if you're into that, it's something you can certainly do and make some money. This is all steel wire, stuff that my yard won't take. A couple more dishes over here. A power cord. I don't see anything down there. And then I had a guy actually make kind of a thoughtful comment, one of my viewers, about the coaxial wire, about the different kinds of coaxial wire. My yard, there is different kinds of coaxial wire. There's coaxial wire with copper in it, and you know, all sorts of different things, different types, and it might all look the same, but it is different. But my yard will not take any of it. They just, if you bring them in coaxial wire, they just turn you down. They will not take it from you. So I just tend to stay away from it. That's the power cord I was seeing down there. Another one. HDMI cable. There's some of that good copper wire in there again. This stuff, I believe. May have to get the cutters out and snip that stuff apart. This looks pretty tangled up in there. So I will do that before I take off. It might be the other end of it. Right there, but it's like communication wire. And I get 80 cents a pound for that stuff. So it's pretty well worth taking out. So I'm gonna dig that out, and then we'll go on and see what we can get on the next one. And something interesting here. Some sort of antenna. That is empty plastic. What do we got here? A little Cat 5 action. A little circuit board. Take that and throw it in with my boards. Another chunk of coax, or another Cat 5 I mean. Usually this dumpster's not this packed with stuff. Well, we got something big and nasty in here. Little bundle of wire. We'll take that with us. But I'm gonna get my gloves on for this one. I should always be wearing my gloves, I know. Right. Another chunk of wire. There. Big old, looks like a big old fuse or a capacitor or something on there. Some wire on the end of it. We'll take it with. This must be what I was feeling. A big old hose. That's what I was feeling. There's something else in here though. I believe. Another capacitor with some wire on it. Here's some copper. I'll take that with. Another little bit of wire. Probably steel. That's small enough to fit in my buckets. Another one of those. I think that's about it in there. This one's got something feeling fairly heavy in it too. Yeah. Another wad of wire. Like somebody cleaned their truck out. That's probably aluminum. Goes dirty. I've tried taking that kind of stuff apart before, and it does not want to come apart. It is built not to come apart, if you know what I mean. Lots of little tiny oddball parts. It's like about it, that's it in there. I gotta open that lid, so I'm gonna go throw these in the tub. Not a bad little bundle of stuff. It all adds up, you know. Little steel parts we'll take. And office trash. Oh, we got a bunch of catalogs. It's like a bunch of paperwork. Hamburger buns. Filter. I don't know what these key things are. EMKA, E-M-K-A. Never seen those in here before. There's another one. Keychain. Big pop can with O-rings. It's too bad that's empty. That's looks like brass to me. It's heavy too. Little chunk of dirty brass. Looks like that's gonna about do it. And that's just air filters and what have you. So we'll take that and we'll hit the next one. Let's go. So I've been checking the jackpot dumpster, and it looks like they've very slowly stopped putting stuff in there. So there hasn't been much new in there this whole week, and it looks about the same. It's like they've either slowed down or they're done, but I expect them to put more in here because they wouldn't have ordered a new dumpster if they weren't going to throw more in here. They wouldn't have, you know, ordered it just for that small amount. I don't see anything too interesting in there or in there, so that's kind of a bummer. What is that? These like big shipping bags. I think they are. Oh, I'll take those. Like, you know, poly clothing bags, but they're bigger. But that'll be good for something. So we'll take those. And just empty stuff in there. So, yeah, I'll take those, stick them in the garage. I'll find something to do with them. Time for a little retirement dumpster action. It looks decent today. Looks decent today. So I was kind of starting this back corner first. And pile from there. They do this quite often. They use some of this at a job and it's not enough to do the next job or something, so they just chuck it. Oh, that piece is empty. But I get drop cord for that, so that's a good 2 pounds right there. And this is the beautiful stuff. Look at that. It's packed with copper. That thing's a good, 3 pounds. So that thing right there is $3, somewhere in that range. That's nice. Wish all this stuff was full of it. That's a big empty piece. Then we got a big old snarl of that stuff. So we'll take that with for sure. All right. Yeah, I wish these things were full, and that's just like aluminum crap on the inside of that stuff. Oh, there is another big piece right here. That's all full. Awesome. I don't find that stuff too often in here, but that is a nice piece. So we will for sure take it. An aluminum bar goes on there. This stuff is the kind of wire that's inside Cat 5. And I basically get Cat 5 prices for it. So it's worth grabbing up, and when you got pieces that you can grab. And I don't need to clean it. I get it just like that. If there's the stringy stuff in there or little bits and pieces on it, that's the way they take it from me. Some more of it. There's actually been quite a bit of this stuff loose in here lately. Regular old little piece of Cat 5, Cat 5. Some more Cat 5. It's nice to see them up and working again, because it's been a while. That one's hooked on there. It's been a while since they've been seemingly working on a project. Steel wire. There's that stuff is, that's a piece of aluminum, I'll take it. That is fiber optic wire. Bits and pieces of it. And some of this stuff is really disgusting. With the sticky stuff all over it. That is all the fiber optic wire. That's too bad. A chunk of aluminum inside of there. More of the fiber optic stuff. That's fiber optic. When you see that kind of a connection end, it's all fiber optic, and you can see it in there. Kind of a bummer. So then we got fiber optic mixed with some Cat 5. Empty piece. Empty piece. Some more of the drop wire. Another piece, another piece. So you get the idea. I'm going to keep digging through this thing, fill up the tub, and we'll go see what the next one's got to offer. See if there's anything new in the dumpster today. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look too exciting today. Some hangers, some old wet clothes. Yuck. Mattresses. Yum. Oh, I got some aluminum screens underneath there. Super stick hockey. Ludington, Michigan. Nice chunk of extruded aluminum, that little black piece that pull right out of there. This little rubber part. Broken glass. Big old nasty screwdriver. piece of steel. See what we're dealing with these screens. Yeah, I can get all that stuff out of there. Won't be a problem. How many of those do we got in here? 2. Look at some cool. All right. Nice. So we'll pop that stuff out. So we're gonna go add something to the goodie box. I didn't really find much to add, but I've got some stuff at home that I've collected up over the years of things that somebody else might want. So we'll go do that. I'm gonna get all this stuff off the screens, and then we'll go add to the goodie box and end the video. So let's go do that. All right, so into the goodie box it goes. We didn't find anything too great, but I do have this. I found about 10 of these last year. An impact socket, you know, for your drill to a 3/8. I can't even think of the name of it. Anyway, you know what it is. So it's a nice, good quality one. We'll throw that in the goodie box, add to it, and we'll see you on the next video.